Hello. Hello, good morning. Captions. Captions aren't working. Hello. Pancakes, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Is it working? No, they're not working. Captions. I gotta make a stop before work, leaving early. Beat the first part of Death's Door. Now you gotta get the true ending. How are you liking Control? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we love a true ending. Control's been good. Control has been good. We've just been, just barely getting started. We got the first AWE, the merry-go-round horse. And it's me, so I'm poking around for secrets. I'm looking at everything. You know, I'm like, I don't know, I don't trust it. There's a secret, you know. But we're having a good time. We're having a good time. Try to make sure I do a bunch of different stuff. You know, because I know, I remember from watching Brian play this. Brian, thank you for the shout out for pancakes, by the way. I remember watching Brian play this, you know, doing alerts to get extra, whatever the currency is called, I don't even remember, you know, materials for upgrades and stuff. So it's probably, that's still kind of the weirdest, like, most video game part of it, is that it's just like, oh yeah, enemies drop points, and then you put the points with the things you get out of the chests to improve your abilities. It's like, wow, okay. Like, I'm not mad at it. It's just very video. It's just very video game. It's just very video game. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Just like good engaging story, solid gameplay. My buddy Josh is playing Alan Wake right now, and it's really funny because I just played Alan Wake. He's playing it for the first time, and it's like, man, the combat in Alan Wake is bad comparatively. So I've still never played Alan Wake. I think it's good. I read the book though. I gotta read the book. I want to read the book. I don't even care. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even care if it's good. I just gotta do it. Don't ask me about it. Dramatic book reading on stream. I wonder. I wonder if I could do that. That feels like a thing that's come up a bunch. That's like, I would do it. I would do it. Let's really blow out your voice. Yeah, God, that would definitely be a thing where it's like, okay, we're gonna do it for like an hour. We're gonna do it for like an hour and then do something. Ooh, that tea's good this morning. A book reading stream? Yeah, I don't know how legal that would be. Someone distracted me for being slightly thirsty. That was a poorly timed tea sip. I'd watched it be myself. Oh, yeah. I just think there's a lot of like books and stuff that I would love to show off. You know, like I'd love to read Matt doing dramatic ASMR readings for the entire month. Oh man, I don't even hate this idea. That's how you know. That's how you know I'm broken. Oh, okay. Control's one of the games you gotta start with a controller attached. Or you're stirring some sort of weird bubbling kettles full of small plastic balls. Oh my God, Brian, have you gotten that TikTok live too? I read Art of War, the 40-page version. See, you know what? That'd be a great stream. That'd be a great stream. That would kick off so much discussion. That'd kick off so much discussion though. I get so many weird lives. I told Aaron once, there was a week where I got nothing, like, or basically every time I would be watching TikToks before bed, I would get that live. That live would be like, hey, do you want to come watch this live? Trout, how you doing this morning? Thank you for stopping by. Drinking tea, reading stream would be cool. I got awful ideas now. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know. Oh, right. It didn't work because it did. Okay, right. I remember all the trouble we had with this. I remember all the trouble we had with this with the controller. I remember. Yeah, I think it'd be a good time. Normally stop by food and a bottle of water on my way to the bus. Ate something before leaving work, so I didn't stop. And of course, I want something to drink now that I'm on the bus. Well, you gotta always have a bottle of water. You always gotta have some water ready to go. All right. Oh, you lose 10% of your source every time you die. Well, that's a bummer. Why does that happen, game? Come on. This morning I was casually poking through, got a live of Definitely Children doing a live concert with a 5-piece band playing Metallica. They were all maybe 10. That's kind of good. I don't even like children content. That's pretty good. That sounds like a good time. You know? That sounds like a good time. But yeah, all right. So we got more control today. Shout outs to October. We're gonna be doing more. We've got Control, and then we've got Alan Wake 2 later in the month. And in the middle, I don't know, we're gonna play scary games. We'll see how it goes. Last night I got sexy alien dancing TikTok, someone in a full green bodysuit, green alien, big eye head, black lingerie. That's kind of great. That's also pretty great, honestly. Like, not even mad at that. That's funny. That's great. I get the first ever NPC DJ TikTok, they claim. Oh, see, this is the funny thing. I don't do a lot of TikTok lives. I don't do a lot of TikTok lives. All right, I think we're ready to go for stream. I messed with all of the colors on my monitors, trying to color correct for editing and stuff. They just show up, I don't look for them much, I don't look for anything on there. I don't even use the search function, that's fair. That's fair. I think it's so funny, Brian is starting to see enough like RPG stuff that he's started, so Brian sends me a bunch of TikToks and I love him for it. But he's also gotten to like, he's sent me, and I told him about this the other day, he has sent me TikToks from like friends, from like people I know, where I'm just like, there, yeah, all right, yeah. It's very funny. It's very funny. The only thing I did was the search was finding out more details on Trump's gamers lawyer's laptop. Oh my God, what a... We're gonna go over here. Oh, we're gonna go over here, but yeah, I saw the meme about it, and I was like, well, this can't be true. And then I saw more about it, and I was like, oh, well then. All right. So I need to fix the NSC energy converters. You know, I didn't talk to what's his name, I think, at all. Like, I didn't ask him questions.
Through F. Is the clock back?
Can I ask you questions? Can I talk to you?
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Oh yeah, look at all this. Yeah.
What do
Shit.
you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Yeah, I saw that laptop, and I was like, you know, sometimes you use what you got, and sometimes you just need to go buy
What
like,
do you do here, Arish?
you know, $150 Chromebook.
Maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews.
I didn't stop and talk to Emily either. Yes, I did.
Security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it.
And a whole conversation with Emily. And she had like 5-6 prompts.
Just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
Yeah, listen, the people working maintenance in a house that reconfigures itself
They say what they mean.
and is full of like spooky shit normally, like maintenance people are already the hardest working people like in an office building. And then you make that office building a building that is invisible to you unless you know what you're looking for and reconfigures itself. Goddamn.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like secrets are standard
I
operating.
love the staff here.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the job.
1, keep it below a certain temperature. 2, don't open it. 3, that one's classified. Poor Reach, having the person stopping the leaks in a place where the walls shift and goo from an alternate dimension starts coming through the vents. Yeah, like that's not...
What do you know about this?
Normal buildings have mysterious goo.
That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You mounted or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
So I was thinking about this last night. We're gonna
Do you know this?
do this last one.
Popsky guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here. If you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are...
Oh, what an answer. He's from where he's from. What an answer. I love it.
I should be going.
Okay, so I was thinking about this last night, right?
Got a lockdown to lift.
So and part of this, remember, this is not technically my first time through the game. I did watch Brian play it all those years ago, but I don't remember everything that happened, right? So part of that. So the timeline of events is very curious to me, right? So a couple weeks ago, for me, things like this, the timeline is the most important thing. A couple weeks ago, Darling started passing out the hiss resonance things, the vests that are keeping them safe from the hiss, right? Without really talking too much about it. And I know that comes up more, like people's reactions to them and all of that.
We ain't out of the woods yet.
But so I don't know how long before Jesse walks in the doors to the FBC, the hiss attacks, right? But we know she walks in the doors. We saw the scene with Trench, the HRAs. Thank you. Yeah, hiss resonance amplifiers. That's it. So, you know, we saw the thing with Trench, and then, you know, when we walked in, we get the cutscene with Trench. It's not for a little bit when we get to the director's office that he does that, right? And that's the inciting incident to get us to go in there. I'm wondering, so we had that scene with Trench where he talks about taking over for Northmore. Was Trench made director as a reaction to Northmore, right? Was the board afraid of what Northmore was doing and put Trench in charge? And then following that line of reasoning, did the board make the oldest house visible to Jesse because of the hiss attack, right? Like, we need someone, and made the building visible to Jesse so Jesse would come in and take over as director, because the board knew that Jesse had the ability to do things that Trench couldn't, right? We've seen multiple like videos talking with Trench where he's talking about how he feels like he's under attack, right? He's tired, he's forgetful, he's distrustful. Is the board like, was the board already iffy with Trench and then saw an opportunity, like the hiss attacked, and it's like, we need someone that's going to get in here and is going to be active and has the abilities. For whatever reason, Jesse is incredibly adept at bonding to these OOPs in a way that doesn't seem normal, right? She's able to bond to the OOPs in a way that seems preternatural, even in this room. Like, even in this realm, it seems like she's incredibly skilled at. Hey, reached the 3rd floor. Isn't heating right now? It's getting a little cold. Yeah, the wiring of the fans has shifted. Is somewhere on the 6th floor. We're still trying to find the junction box. There's also the thing Jesse talks to, the shimmering triangles. Yes, there's also that, which I know comes up. But yes, that's also a good thing to keep in mind. There's also whatever that is that Jesse talks to very specifically. Oh, the game doesn't pause me with the map up. Okay. You know, that very specifically appears to be an entity, right? It is a thing Jesse speaks to. They're talking to players, the 4th wall thing. Don't worry about it. Brian, who's played the game, don't worry about it. So I know we have to go this way. So we're gonna go this way, explore a little bit. But yeah, so even with my experience with this game, I'm working to keep details in my head and keep aware of things. So, because, you know, there's a lot of moving pieces, there's a lot of NPCs, and a good amount of the story in this game is like just told through collectibles. Bop. Hee-hee! Bam! From downtown! Just trading some known ground, some of the last collectible things I needed for the platinum were in here. I did my last save hanging out with Arish. He seems like a good guy. He seems like he'd be played by, like, Bill Burr. If they did a live action Control show, I feel like he would be played by, like, Bill Burr. The major concern I have is that you don't become Rob Zachney and miss a key thing you can get. Oh, no. Oh, Brian. Oh, you've just put the fear in my heart. You know, let's main. Oh, I can't open this elevator. Yeah, that doesn't work. Elevator. My favorite part, which random drop has the bigger percentage we want? It's a very important part of the game. I guess I should explore all the rooms. Brian, I don't remember 100%. Does the game lead me to all the areas, or do I like, before I'm sure I lose you to work stuff? Like, should I poke around in here, or should I be like, yeah, listen, you're going to those areas, and then when you go to those areas, poke around real hard? Can I get up here? Oh, that's cool. B is the dash, right. B is the dash. Gosh, now I'm curious about this, this thing with Rob. I'm curious what Rob missed. There's probably all kinds of stuff secreted around in this game. Oh, like here, like another... Oh no, is this the same? Oh, I got turned around somehow. Oh, yeah, okay. I was going the way I was supposed to go. All right, fine, never mind. Gotta go back to Adi's office and get more of those jobs. Spin, grouping efficiency, launch efficiency. Always check the bathrooms. What are... All right, I don't like that. Thresholds. This is where I would sing a bit from the song Threshold from the Scott Pilgrim OST, but it's early and I'm, just look it up. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place of flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. I almost said threshold for no reason. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequencies will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to prove, causes a redacted in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. Refer to file 505-1881 for the full report. That's not, that doesn't seem like a bad idea overall, to just be like, we just don't talk about that one. We just don't talk about that one. And then, yeah, his troopers, these big boys. %15 damage. I would love to have some more mod slots. Okay, can't affect that one. Ah! I was like, I remember the barriers. Oh, hello. Investigate the training course. Oh, neat. I remember there being a paper that was like, hey, when you see a hiss barrier, it means that there's like hiss shit in the area. Field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint, re the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality I did not agree on. The fact they are planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Field Ranger Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR if this is necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. That's a bummer. Thing Rom miss is definitely missable, but not impossible to reclaim. After a certain point, I'll start heckling you about it too. Don't be afraid to check out the maps in the game world. All the signs are made to work to actually lead you around. Okay. So I will poke around as the spirit moves me. So what do we got here? Let's do a little photo mode. Field training registration desk. Authorization from quartermaster required for entry. Unregistered personnel will not be admitted. Notice, this training course is designed for combat personnel with basic weapon proficiency. If you are not eligible for this course and believe you require combat training, please speak with your supervisor. Sometimes you say to yourself, I have a quest to go to the lab or whatever. You start finding hallways that have signs pointing there. It is a place of business after all. You gotta find the lines on the ground.
So I just read this?
Oh.
Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Wow, you didn't even audit it, guys. Like...
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Eh.
45 seconds remaining.
Uh.
30 seconds remaining.
Is there another one? What the? Come on.
5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again.
Oh. Well, now I'm just in here. This is where you mock me because I failed? What did... Oh, there's a door here. I ran past it. Okay. All right, let's... Let's put on this launch efficiency so that as I'm launching those things...
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I also forgot I could run.
45 seconds remaining.
Hang on. Aha! Oh, I gotta do both? Oh, boo.
Five seconds remaining. Course failed. Complete.
Ah, course complete! Hell yeah.
This isn't usually part of the course.
You did it, Goku!
It's protecting itself. You need to hit it harder to break that shield.
What is... It's a safe. It's a big ol' safe. The copies have been given weapons/projectiles. Shield yourself to pass/level up. How do I do it? Hold LB to shield. Oh, right. Hell yeah. Oh God. It fell off after a certain point. No, okay. Okay, you can't take my money on the fucking training course game. Come on. Come on. Is it directional? Yes. I saw a mod that was like, remove the stones from Shield's animation. And I was like, why would I do that? The stones are the coolest bit. The stones are the raddest bit. Bude, hello! Bude, how are you doing, friend? Yeah, hell yeah. October. It continues. Mission completed. A good defense.
Good time to have a shield.
I'm good. Sailor's a good boy at the vet. So brave and strong. What a good boy. What a good job, Sailor. Bap. We are you going in just for like a checkup? Just normal new kitty, gotta get, make sure everything's good. Yeah, kitten stuff, yeah. That's good though, I'm glad. I'm actually gonna go with a Vade energy cost, that seems good. I'm glad that, that everything is good. I'm glad he's being well behaved. So the home safe OOP. No unique procedures required. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted. Discovered the basement home in Redacted, Ohio. Hey, Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, they made an attempt to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Oh no, you found my family heirloom. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seams around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate something is trapped inside, although the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Well, that's horrifying. Every other collectible in Control, that's horrifying. Had to warn the tech not to bother Bryden with anything fishy. Chicken or cheese, kept him occupied with Cheese Whiz. Oh, does he not like fish? Holiday Memories tree. AI-14AE. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. 0 interest in fish. Wow. Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of redacted feet, always in a tone below redacted hertz. This verbal mimicry has profound distressing effects on the individual as copying, sure. The item was taken from the Redacted, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Wow. Hell yeah. So did you get shield? I did. Oh, wait for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Looks like there's a back room I didn't access. You're good. You got what Rob missed. Oh, I didn't. Oh. It looks like I missed a room, or is that just, I guess that's just dark on the map. Yeah, it's not like redacted. So, okay. I was like, did I miss like a secret room? I can't imagine playing this game without shield. Like I don't think it would be impossible, but it doesn't sound fun. How good are their stairs? Okay, they're okay. Boom! Nerds? Yeah, I'm in charge. I can shoot through the glass. Don't need shields with enough daga. Very true. Urbine room. I definitely don't have clearance for. Tennyson report warning. Oh, the Tennyson report. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it's going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anybody's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with. This place will be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. There's points in the game when you come back with clearance or smash a window. There's something about smashing a window that seems bad, but also smart. Home safe tests. Compiled by Emily Pope by order of Helen Marshall, head of operations. Munitions testing on OOP-22, aka home safe. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects and material from its immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers have been given permission to employ heavy weaponry against the para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Redacted and redacted velocity ammunition were tested with redacted results. Testing will continue after redacted. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in alternate engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Refer to file 853-8367 for full report. So the people that they're sending into the field, I guess it sounds like, are not bound to objects of power. And I'm curious. Well, that's... Okay, that's a big barrier. Oh. Hello? Hey, Matt, do me a favor. Hey, buddy. I think I went the wrong way. Look left and right. Oh, right. Okay, I remember. Okay. Oh, look at that. There's a little platform. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember this spot. They should really have a sign here. They should, you know, like right up here at the top, they should be like, hey, look out. I should be pissed if they could find the door to here. If OSHA knew about this place, they'd be mad. All right, so I need to go. That's who they're really hiding from? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Did I go in here? Oh, no, I didn't. This is, wow, look at this bathroom. This is a huge bathroom. Is this the executive bathroom? Did they move the executive bathroom? Okay. I think I need to go in that door. Yeah, the energy converters. That's where I need to go. Well, I'm glad I went that way. I'm glad I went that way. We found shield. We found a bunch of collectibles. Why would they need that many stalls in the executive washroom? People, you know, privacy. People appreciate their privacy.
Just hold together a little longer.
The benefit of being an executive is your privacy. Bop! Bop! Oh, I love catching him on the backswing, let me tell you. Oh, I love getting him on the backswing. Like pulling something behind them. Oh, so good. Work redecorated the employee restroom. Got all kinds of snarky signs like, please remain seated for the entire performance. Listen, I get it, but also, ugh. Yeah, this seems bad. This, whatever's going on in there, bad. All right, I got a bunch of ability points. Oh, I want that. Right. This, the coolest power, being able to launch grenades back at people. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Let's get more. Oh, I can't afford more energy. I can't afford more health. When released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies. That sounds great. Let's get more launch damage. I love whipping stuff at fools. Okay. I'm in the maintenance sector right now. Kill enemies without dying? Sure. I'm not in the executive sector. I'm not in the executive sector. Kill enemies with melee? Sure. Kill hiss guards? Maybe. They are minor threats. Squash, tell them off. It's also a word search framed on the wall across from the toilet in case you forgot your phone. That's kind of funny. I'll give him that one. That one's okay. That one's okay. That one's okay.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old Twig bats inside the plant has a shit fit.
What? Oh no! Oh, I'm very injured. Oh shit. I didn't realize how injured I was. Here I was just like, yeah, let me just get some melee kills, and the game's like, hey, whoop, you're dead. Let's go back to that 21% extra health. Okay, my melee doesn't do a ton of damage, so let's keep that in mind. What? Oh. Bam. Bam. Eat upon shit. Come on. Oh, destructive terrain. I forgot. Oh, hey, that's a... Whoa! Hey, he's one of those rocket guys. You should do the Brian special, which is go into the cafeteria, use the shield, then you'll be protected by a wall of lunch trays, carts, and ketchup bottles. Crimbus. Hello, is there someone to save in here? No. Just that one time we rescued Emily. It was the coolest one we've ever opened. Yeah, I like the shield power. I like the shield power. Jesse gets a really cool kit in this game. Boop. Oh, I caught the shit out of him. There we go.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
For what it's worth, I love scatter ammo shotgun fiend, but it does work. Oh yeah. I also just love being able to swap and then just like, ow. Feels great. There was a red door. They started getting mods where it got more, where it has more pellets, so it does more damage. I think that's the mod I have for it right now. Yeah, just 3 projectiles. Damn, 21% damage is a lot of damage. Hell yeah. Physics. $30. Oh wait, that's per, hang on. That's health per recovery pickup. That's not the same thing. That's very different. That's a very different mod. All right. Electricity level, water level. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard still owes me 20 bucks. Arish, still on a fucking winning streak. Someone figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Fair. Guy, I owe you 60. I brought beers last time, so it's Heps and Saul's turn. Remus, love it. 2 separate things for, yeah. Oh, look at this room. This room looks cool. Oh, come on. All right, we'll stabilize this. It makes sense that the place where we make sure the power works from would be a control point. You know, you definitely want to make sure that that one doesn't get all fucky.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown.
It's nice you fixed that wall. Yeah, the wall that has the thing that I need.
Directorial override.
Do I need health? No? Okay.
This is what we came here to do.
All right, let's poke around for collectibles. Do a real quick once over. I did see, so I've been media blackout on Alan Wake 2, right? I've been media blackout on Alan Wake 2. I haven't looked at any tweets, any previews, any videos, anything like that. I saw one tweet shared to Reddit. And I went and looked at the tweet because I was like, I'm very interested in what this says. And it is about a person who's in the game, which is great. I'm very excited to see this person in this game, and the character that they play. So I'm so psyched for Alan Wake. I'm so psyched for Alan Wake. But we got a new hotline. Got a new hotline blank.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return.
Sure.
You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the Director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind.
Eh.
Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable.
I wonder how long Trench has been director.
Personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
So yeah, I wonder how long Trench has been director. Because it feels like a lot of the way the Bureau operates now is due to his policies and purviews. Oh, sure. Yeah, key gun. Kingdom Hearts. Like that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's time I told Emily why I'm
How do we make sure that only the director does this? Well, we base it around a thing that only the director can do.
each other.
We base it around only a thing that only the director can do. Let's swing by Audie. Oh, this was the hey, cool. Let's swing by Audie's office and see if he has anything for us to do. We haven't opened that door. I love getting kills and then just oh hey, I grabbed that guy's rocket when I didn't realize. Matt, I need your hot take right now. What are your thoughts on the new Alan Wake protagonist using a pistol called the service weapon shown in gameplay trailers? Wait, really? I didn't know that. I mean, probably just a reference. It's probably just a reference, because like a service weapon like is a term. You know what I mean? Service weapon is just a term. So that's likely just a little winky nod reference. That's my guess. That's my, like, Saga Anderson's an FBI agent. So
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, as she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
Yeah, that sounds bad. I agree with that.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
I did.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes.
I would be surprised if Jesse showed up in Alan Wake 2. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't seem impossible.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it.
Like, I don't know what happens in the DLC, but like, yeah, maybe.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways.
There's shadows happening in my home. That's scary.
Something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
Oh.
We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AW.
Sounds like what the Bureau would do on all occasions.
Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very...
I love Emily, no questions. Not doubting for a second because she works where she works. She's like, yeah, of course, sure.
Cross-referencing them with the database,
sure.
I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
Gotta find Marshall.
After her. How can I get to the research sector?
Now, and we can get there now.
Key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Oh, clearance 3. Hey, nice. Thank you, Emily.
Marshall is the next step.
Oh, right, Marshall, right.
About Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something.
I love these shots of them. They look incredible.
Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Oh. Okay. Emily's a big researcher, but goes, yeah, of course, weird projector that definitely can exist. It's just classified somewhere. Weird presence in your brain makes sense. You're running around without the hiss taking over your skull distracts. Yeah, I just appreciate just like, yeah, all right, yeah, cool. That makes sense. that helps this make sense, so sure. That makes the most sense overall. Oh, right. These timed missions that you can get. Right. I forgot about these. You get good shit for it, don't you? I don't know. We'll go do it. Can we trust Emily as much as you can trust anyone? Who's your employee? I mean, I would think for Jesse's position, she's choosing to trust Emily as much as anything because Emily's the only person. Do you know what I mean? Emily's the only person she can speak to about it. And there's a point, and I appreciate this hasn't kind of been belabored, but Jesse wants to rescue Dylan. And she even says, she said at the beginning, she's like, I came here to rescue Dylan, but I came here for other reasons. And she said, like, she wants to be a part of this. She's excited to be a part of this. She's happy to be a part of this because of how she spent her whole life, right? Like, this feels to me like if instead of the X-Files starting with Fox Mulder, like, working for the FBI and, like, kind of dealing with supernatural stuff, what if Fox Mulder was, like, trying to find the X-Files, right? Trying to find the group that's doing all of this, right? And, you know, for Jesse, like I said, like, Emily's literally the only person she can talk to. And in order to accomplish her goals, there is a point where she has to trust Emily with something. Jesse's still only saying enough things that are relevant. Can't say Emily's doing any different. Even Jesse said the rest is left inside. She's not being fully open. Right. Like, she's not like, well, I guess Emily's my bestie forever and trusting her with everything. She recognizes that's like, I have to trust Emily to a degree in order to achieve what I came here to do. And yeah, the same thing with this. We shouldn't expect Emily is being fully trustworthy because, I mean, there's a number of things that are classified. There's a number of things even Emily probably doesn't know. So let's check out a new message from the board. The hiss/spread is searching for transmissions/speakers to corrupt/chaos. The astral plane is a conflict/switchboard. The hiss will come for us/all. You must stop/shut them up. These are really interesting. I love talking to the board. I think the board is maybe the coolest fucking thing in this game.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I think the board is the coolest fucking thing in this game.
Arguing a couple weeks ago.
All right, let's get more health. Oh, what'd I get? Oh, an additional personal mod slot. Oh, yes, please. Okay, we need to go to the energy converters for this timed thing. I always wanted more mods. Especially personal mods. Especially a personal mod. Like, what do we got here? Launch efficiency. Shield energy cost. Energy recovery speed. Ooh, I like it. Boom. More like Deputy Agent, eat my shorts. Oh, I missed. Oh, I killed him before he fully spawned. We did it. In Alan Wake, that would have been X. Throwing grenades back is A+ tactics. Yeah, as soon as I saw I had the option to unlock that, I grabbed it. Newsreaders, hello! Has the director ever heard of delegation? Seems like a lot of work for one person. Collect reward, accuracy boost, collect reward, ammo refund. Ninja, how you doing today? All right. I gotta find Marshall. Let's go back to Central Executive. Newsbase, how you doing today?
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
All right, bud. How are you? I'm doing good. For me, it became what quests from enemies I knew I'd run into for the rewards I wanted. Definitely sometimes I knew I wouldn't see snipers, so the quest was a waste. Yeah, I grabbed the one that's like, hey, you know, kill generic. So that if they come up, you know, they come up. All right. We're in the research sector. Pope informs Jesse Marshall went to the research sector. New area for us. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I think we're having, oh, there it is, Central Research. We're having a good time.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh, hey. Just watch this here.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway,
very impressive.
24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years,
24 years.
Astonishing discoveries.
Darling's been working here 24 years.
In all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know.
Casper Darling, aka Gita Jackson's crush. That's, you know, I was just thinking, I was like, he's kind of cute. I see it.
Proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
I got my streaming computer scene worked out yesterday. I'm excited to start doing that. Yeah, I saw in the Discord. It looks great.
I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomas.
It looks great.
So,
I don't know if I've said it. I don't know if I've said it directly, so I'll say it directly. If you ever have questions, just ask me. I'm here. Enjoy looking around this room, really take it in, enjoy some green. Yeah, look, like this to me is the game. The research sector to me, like this is Control. You know? Dr. Darling's office. Fuck, we gotta, uh-oh. Whoa! Oh, hey, these guys. Fuck you. There's big trees that must be natural light. Sure, I guess. Like, maybe. Wish I had a big grenade. Boop. Boop. All right, shoot a rocket again. See what happens. Do it again. Bam. That's what happens. I probably gotta kill a guy with one of those. It's a real fun upgrade to shield later on. Just you wait, Matt. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that I'm like, I'd love a little grenade, a little grenadja. All right, listen, I'm going back up here. The game's trying to tempt me. The thing I appreciate about this game, you can do different builds depending on your play style. Yeah, the mods just kind of let you do whatever, which is nice. They let you lean into what you're feeling like. Emergency call summary. AWE 18. A possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeal reality via phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE Redacted, in which everything is redacted. The event is believed to be caused by Redacted, and as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent, and then all the rest of it is redacted, so it's kind of not helpful. This is 6/17/1993. So at the very least, these things do have dates. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets, which is apparently their weak spot. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance, waiting in elevated spaces for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note the rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware how to use it. Refer to file Redacted for a full report. And we're getting new pickups. Shatter projectile boost. I'm sorry, did we just get a... We just got a prime. We just got a 4. Did we just get hella lucky? Feels like we just got really lucky. But all right, I saw that sign that said Darling's office. If you think I'm not going to Darling's office. Plant complaint. Hey, I was wondering about the plants in research. Is it necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor has a nice voice and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you can just switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did the plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. People like people like it a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. Hey, how many achievements does Control have? Control has a total of... I can't bring it up. Control has a total of 67 achievements. Oh. Well. Oh. Dang, y'all were like, you were giving a presentation too, like you were. Synchronicity. Penned by Dr. Theodore Ash, head of research. A glimpse into the paranatural synchronicity and the unseen connections. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It's how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity shall lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Please refer to file redacted for a full report. Theodore Ash had so fledgling research department. So Theodore Ash was the head of research when they founded research. Which means that for at least a little while, the Bureau of Control did not have a research department, which seems bad. Also, he's got a little bit of a god complex. Which I guess you gotta have when, you know, you're like, let's unlock the scientific secrets of magic, basically. So. All right, what do we got? We got Dr. Darling's office. Dimensional research. Well, let's go to Dr. Darling's office first. Who needs to study something if you can just shoot it? All right, we got a multimedia plan here. We'll play the big one. 34.1 or 31.4. I got those.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs.
He looks bad.
Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
Fuck. Fuck.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified not water might pour in, and you'll be glad you got
Our boy looks tired. Yeah, he looks bad.
And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
You know what's interesting there is he says it'll be quick and painless. Don't worry, I'm kidding.
I've been fielding
Is he kidding about it happening, or is he kidding about it being quick and painless?
Do you always need to wear them?
But so we can tell that that's recent, right? That's probably the most recent video we've seen so far, because he's talking about HRAs. He's actively talking about the Hedron resonance. He's actively, you know, so we can assume this has been within the last few weeks. So this is by Darling, Astral Plane and Objects of Power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural entities when an AWE occurred in the vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created to the redacted, and the astral plane to that object, or to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind when its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully, the truth will emerge. File 6326498 for the full report. Awful lot of proper nouns. Lot of words, a lot of ideas. But yeah, so I'm really interested in just a threshold into the oldest house. But so I'm curious as to the recent chain of events. Again, I mentioned this at the beginning. I'm interested in the recent chain of events and seeing this Darling video, the most recent one we've seen, as far as I can tell. He looks tired. He looks like he has been not sleeping. He looks like he has been working, but maybe not working, maybe just stressing, maybe just trying to solve the problem that he knows is coming, that he knows he can't solve. It's clear to some extent that Darling knew about the hiss. Maybe he didn't know what the hiss was going to do. Maybe he didn't know what was going to happen. It's clear he knew something was going to happen. Something was going to occur, and he knew how to at least try to protect people from it, right? Not prevent it, not combat it, not prevent it. Trying to protect people from it. So I'm very curious. Very curious. So this is to Darling from A. Lewis, parakinesiology budget. Dear Dr. Darling, I expect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more useful research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see what department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Of course, somebody's fucking kissing up.
Despite what you...
Unsurprising.
HRAs are not monitoring devices.
Unsurprising. Resonance theory. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Resonance. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened a door to a redacted I've called redacted. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It's shown to me so much that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element in all altered phenomena? AWEs, altered items, object of power, do they all share a common redacted that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else could the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Refer to file redacted for full report. So I'm wondering if, in this case, the first redacted is the slide projector. Couldn't think of the word. The slide projector opened the door to a reality plane.
We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not.
Oh my gosh, the tech to do this must be incredible.
Think of them as life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HR.
Oh my god.
One day that classified not water might pour in and.
Wow.
You got an HRA keeping you afloat.
Remedy, A+.
And if you don't have an HRA,
A+. Whose desk is this? Emily Pope. This is Emily's desk. Hey. This is Emily's desk. Emily has a nice workspace. Emily keeps her shit tidy. So this is by Emily Pope. Objects of power and their astral connections. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the blank. An entity or group of entities we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there's a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. I think this is the board. I think that blank is supposed to be the board. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very redacted of objects, such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other object of power requires such direct contact with, I think this is the board. Isn't it strange that using the service weapon of the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the board is a natural fact and not something more redacted? I think it's a great question. I love it rips chunks out of the floor and walls if there's nothing. Yeah, I do love that just like, yeah, Emily's little, like, Darling space. Big ol' mess. He's got like 4 desks. He's got all this. Emily's area, nice, clean. They put a lot of care into the level design in this in a way that really shows. In a way that really, really shows. Dimensional research. Can we go to dimensional research? What's... All right, deal with it. Well, those ball clicker things. Yeah. Iron, hello. Controlled 2 just needs a collectible card game.
Possibly changing labyrinth.
Set off the alarm causes problems for the team. Iron, how are you doing this morning?
Every measure of security.
Oh. Well, there's one over there I can barely see. So we got a new hotline. The ashtray maze.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing
Every going question, is Darlene alive or is that unknown at this point? That is, I believe, unknown at this point.
Can never pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table.
Yeah, I think it is strongly unknown.
Hands down is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
So, okay. So this is another thing with Trench being distrusting of Darling. Despite in another one saying his closest friend and like strongest ally. Right? So is this a recent change? So we were talking at the beginning, part of why I think the board chose to replace Trench is he does not pick the right word for what I want to say. He does not submit to the power of the board. He does not draw upon / submit to the power of the board. Right? In the way that things can mean two things. He doesn't, like he said, he doesn't like relying on objects of power. He doesn't like relying on other people. He wants to be the final say. I don't think the board likes that. I don't think the board liked not being in charge. To draw upon / submit, you're sounding like the board. Yeah, that was intentional. That was intentional. I don't think the board likes being to pull the name out of control, right? I think what Trench was doing was trying to have control over the concept of the FBC, right? He wanted the FBC to operate like a business. And it sounded like there was a point where before Trench took over that it didn't, and there were problems, right? And that, you know, Trench came in and maybe solved some of them, but then I don't know if it was a product of age or if, like he mentioned, this theoretical attack, like that doesn't seem impossible to me that some sort of force was acting on him. He became distrustful, paranoid, tired, and started to pull back. He started to pull into himself and recede from these things that gave him power, right? It gave him as the director power. You know, he stopped listening to his team. He stopped listening to the board. Could he have foreseen what happened if he was in direct contact with the board? Maybe. You know, Darling certainly knew what was happening somehow. Darling either stumbled on it or discovered it. The maze looks like it's from a Wes Anderson movie. That's true. And so, like, was Trench's downfall that distrust? This is the ashtray maze. Which, you know, we saw the hotline. This is related to an object of power. It's interesting some of these walls have torn wallpaper. Oh. Okay. Oh, hey. Neat. Thanks, guy. Oh. It's different now. Okay. This is a different room. Oh. I don't think there's a method. Oh, wow. Okay, things are changing. This is getting a little spooky. I don't think it's a matter of speed. What? Hang on. These usually close behind me. Hmm. What? That wall effect is so cool. I don't know if I'm making progress or I'm just running in circles. You know? It feels like it really could be one or the other. No, okay. So I think it closes in that way to prevent you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. I remember Brian solving this after a little bit, but not how. You know, I remember Brian finding it and then later coming back to solve it. But I don't remember how. I don't remember how he did it, so. All right, then. Keep your secrets. Yeah, we went down here already. Okay. All right. We have to go to parapsychology for the quest anyway. Glad you spent less time in the maze than I initially did. Boop. Oh. Go to executive pneumatics. Major targets. Do we have a... We don't have a thing yet. Is there a control point down around here somewhere? Oh. Wow.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Okay. This area is real fucked up. There's nothing I love more than flinging a guy... Flinging a thing halfway across the map and just whamming a guy. No, come on. Fuck your cover, dog. Come on, shoot a rocket. Shoot a rocket. Gimme. Feed me. Feed me. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I missed. Do it again. Come on. Boom. Boom. Kara! Kara, good morning, friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kara, how the heck are you? How the heck you doing today? How are you doing today? Astral exhibition. How is this game / directorship? Oh. Well, here, let's claim this control point. Don't worry about what's in these chambers, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Darling presentations. 5.2. I'm alive? Well, I'm glad to hear that.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
All right. Let's ooh, health recovery mod, hell yeah. Grip sword reliable is standard. They won't / will expect it. Let's fast travel to pneumatics. Dead letter seems to be the closest. I would never worry. Instead, I would revolution / armed uprising. All right. Oh, pneumatics was over here. Yeah. Right, pneumatics is where... Hang on. Okay. The game was having a struggle there. Kira, I'm sorry you have to watch this game again. I don't know how much of Josh playing it you watched. A fair amount, yeah. I'm sorry I can't bring you fun, unique content. Give us more fusion. We will be doing more infinite fusion very soon. I actually just have to schedule that the 12-hour. Oh. Hell yeah. Can I go in here? Ooh, hey, look at this door I couldn't open before. Yeah, we will be doing more infinite fusion very soon. Watch this, opens the door to your heart. Ah, Kingdom Hearts! Oh, you've opened the door to my heart. Now I'm no longer a shadow Pokemon. Oh, clearance level 2. Hey, look at this. Oh man, am I gonna have to like go through the whole game again? Bake Plains. Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. God, there's so many... There's so much in that. There's so much. There's so many things in that. That like, boy, I don't know. You know? The government made the Earth trains look like the monsters to lie to us better. Is just a hell of a sentence. Oh, what do we? Oh, what's going on here? There's a lot of stuff here. Astral Exhibition. From Darling. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts. Okay. To use as a training location, a place to go accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of the animals, we hope to observe the Redacted behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to Addendum 319-3811 for full report. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in the report have been redacted. I like knowing why they redacted it. All right, what is this? This is gonna...
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is...
Oh.
But that was fast proven wrong. It's an
So I broke it. I've learned how it breaks now. I've learned what happens that makes it break. I've learned what happens that makes it break. When you are watching a cinematic, if you hold the button to open the collectibles menu, probably right at the beginning, right when it like opens, it freezes the game. Now that could be related to any number of things. You know, it could be an interaction with mods. So I can't even say that it's like a base game feature, but thankfully this game has a really solid autosave, so not even worried. Not even worried. Let's check our mods here. We haven't gotten a new accuracy mod in a minute. And really, accuracy is the one that I'm most interested in rocking, so. All right. So we start it, we wait for it to autosave, we back out, and then now we can view the collectible. Okay. Astral Spike. Presentation 23.4.
Hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place. Not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it.
Oh, that's wild.
Has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on.
What?
Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Questions? Yeah, what the fuck?
The mindscape of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct.
Oh. Oh, we're just right here.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
What is this? Oh, that can't be to open it. Oh, it opens this door. Okay, well, but that feels like... Okay, what is the... Y'all... Oh. Oh, okay. Ugh.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Shoutouts to me being a pro gamer. Call me angry, let me out. Well, no. Man, shoutouts to me being a pro gamer. Yeah, what? That's a, you know, Jesse, that's a great question. What the hell were they doing with that thing, and why did they build the path through it?
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Oh, and now I have like no health. Bop. Look at this area. Holy cow. Are y'all hissed? Yeah, y'all are hissed. Get out of here. Y'all are secret hiss. Lying in wait. Is this just gonna make me paranoid that everything's a hiss? Stream is very frozen. Oh, hang on. It looks okay to me. Can anyone else confirm that their stream is frozen? Because it looks all right on Twitch and in OBS. It stuttered a moment. Okay. I can hear you, though. It might be on my side. Okay. It stuttered, but it went back to normal. Okay. Here, thank you for the heads up. Yeah. Fine now? Okay, that's good. Oh. There's so many. There we go. Okay. Ho. All right, let's. Okay, I'm glad it's all good now. I'm glad it's all good. But thank you for the heads up. Thank you always for the heads up. All right. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. I saw there was one of these. Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the recording process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms that some consider upsetting. Oh. Scary sounds. Brian, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you for 100 biddies. I fixed the normal sound. So the normal sound should be fine. The 100 biddies is not a scary sound. The 100 biddies is not a scary sound. Check if the volunteer is uncomfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. Do I need to make all of the alerts scary sounds? Maybe I do. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during the process, contact your supervisor. And maybe I need to add more scary sounds. I don't trust you, Red Computer. There's a box up there. I don't know how to get up there. Oh, there's the control point up here. Brian, thank you for the 100 scary biddies. Yeah, if you don't know, we've got scare alerts active on regular stream alerts and some bit thresholds. Oh wait, investigate the X-ray lightbox object of power. Hang on. I didn't know about all this. I just picked up a thing. His clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of his resonance without the need for a host, right? These are the things they were like, they heal enemies, and so I just shot the hell out of them. His clusters are dense spherical compressions of his resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of his entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing his host with infusions of resonance. This doesn't heal any physical damage, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlies a level of awareness and discretion that's previously only speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual, or simply an extension of the hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Refer to file redacted for full report. Jalen! Jalen, how are you doing? Compiled by Bethany Harrington, Parapsychology Department Chief, for Casper Darling, Astronaut Program. This report serves as an introductory guide to the Astronaut Program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Alive, fuck. Uh-oh. That's a bad combo. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See case file OOP-18 in the Hypnosis Lab, a section of the Parapsychology Division. Physical and psychological training is vital. It's a TikTok vine. Oh, okay. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transmission between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Refer to file 829, 1838. So now we know about the X-ray light box. Yeah, that's why it's like, hey, go fuck with that. But how's your day going, my friend? It's wonderful to see you. Compiled by Paula Bronte, researcher for Emily. Rethinking groupthink. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the Parapsychology Department carried out variations of Solomon Ash's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments redacted for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures that can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in redacted. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. Refer to file 318, 2849 for full report. I guess that makes sense. You know, if you work in a place that is very explicitly interested in controlling the mind, then warding yourself from external influence sounds like a really good idea. When you say, do you mean reading all the documents in control because you're in the right place? Oh, not too bad, honestly. Lock myself in a room to do documentation. Hell yeah. Yeah, documentation where you read all the documents in control. Documentation where you read all the documents. It's a big, scary brain. I love that brain. I love that brain. I don't know why nothing happened. I don't know why nothing happened there. Is there... Hang on. Okay, I guess... All right, well, here, we'll do this one. We'll do this one for you, Brian. Oh, fuck. Okay. That's not scary so much as just loud. That's just loud. Hey, Matt, is it less scary? I had a work thing. Did you get scared by the sound? The sound didn't play because apparently in Firebot you have to have a gift sub variation programmed in. So then I played it and scared myself. I played it and scared myself. I definitely need to add more sounds. I also am learning how Firebot works. I should have asked Zach for like, as long as you got scared, I should have asked Zach for a breakdown on how it works. But Brian, thank you for gifting that sub to Lemon. Thank you for giving that sub to Lemon. Shout outs to Lemon. I know if I actually need to message Lemon. If I remember correctly, she's in the process of moving countries. So if I remember correctly, she's in the process of selling her house and moving to the US. So Darling here, some of you are curious why I had those sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the guy behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for our staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from time in a dark and closed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, please feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. So we have sensory deprivation tanks. Okay. Dr. Tokui Investigation. Compiled by Lisa Keenum, Special Agent. Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise and fame, along with reports of vivid redacted accompanying the use of his tapes, investigation sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Tokui's background. We found no past incident of an altered occurrence nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported redacted when hearing Dr. Tokui speak. We recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Tokui's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Excuse me. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokui, as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. So they're kind of always on the lookout, and I think kind of fairly so, for Prime candidates, which are ostensibly new directors. And I think that's very interesting. And I hope we get more info on that process as a whole. I would love to learn more about that process overall. That would be very cool. Okay, so this is the hypnosis lab. Oh.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there.
Every work desk gets a perfectly normal brain thing. Yeah, perfectly normal. Perfectly fine. Brian, you don't have those at your job? Oh, okay. I remember something with this. Is it, oh, hang on. Is it that one right there? Oh, yep. That's fun. I was like, I remember these symbols. There's a pressure sound that's really fun.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, Astromark, First Class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia.
Wait, some of those things.
I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Look at this guy. This guy's into it. Oh, yeah. Golden copy NPC variation. Golden enemies are immune to Jesse's attack. Find another way to defeat the enemy. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Oh. My mind to your mind. Boom. Just gonna rack up progress in the achievement Astral Intruder. What? Good work / plane, director. Oh. The X-ray now bound / validated. I missed what the other thing it said was. There was a message in between that I didn't see. We got shit. Damage while at low health. That's a good one. And then case files. X-ray light box OOP 18. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Redacted. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's redacted. The seized individual becomes redacted to the user. The effects last redacted. Once released, the C is redacted as a result of the psychic trauma. The object has no current binder. Background: a janitor named Redacted bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Redacted. Soon, the building's occupants were redacted by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to Redacted, the perpetrator, and redacted the item. Fatalities numbered in the Redacted. Oh, that, you know, there's no word that can be in fatalities numbered in the Redacted. That's good. For operational details, see 26 HQ 452. This is my baby, my dear sweet power. Yeah, it is good. It's a good time. Astral not liability.
State your name for the
Oh, we did this one. We did that's the one we heard. And now, oh.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Bummer. Sorry, guys. All right, well. Yeah, Seize is very good. Seize is a very good power. Can I actually... Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, game. Come on, work with me. Work with me, work with me. Yeah! I did it. What are my personal most used? All right, sorry, Marshall. I had to go do other things. What's this? Central Research? Did we loop back around? Oh, we fixed it so we can go here now. Right. We bound the control point, and that fixed all the fuck up. Right.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden? Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
So she knows.
More of you? Really?
Boop. Okay, hang on. Executive hiss notes. Not the best time to experiment when you can seize the floaty bombs. Oh. Oh no. Where did it say? Communications? I definitely want to do these side missions for more stuff. More source, more shiz. It's good over. It's good all over. They float at you, you seize them, they turn around and float back. That's pretty good. All right. Let's get more energy. That's the thing that I think. And then a little bit to seize duration. A little bit to seize duration. Oh, I didn't realize we had more of these. Oh, right, and we can construct mods. I forgot about this. I forgot. Okay. Communications department is this way. Do you have to do damage to them first, Brian? And then you can seize them, or can you seize them kind of automatically? Shouldn't surprise you, I had grip shattered spin nearly 100% of the time. Pierce had his moments for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's just... Hey, eat shit. Oh, come on. Can I tell you a fun strat? Yeah, hit me with it, buddy. Whoop. Did I do it? Yeah, I guess so. It's not my active mission anymore. That was wild. So much going on in combat in this game. And the combat definitely feels a lot more... I'm going the wrong way. The combat definitely feels more enjoyable than Alan Wake. Probably, I mean, Quantum Break improved it a lot. Quantum Break improved it a lot. It just feels fun to play. But yeah, let me know what's that strat, Brian? Yeah, how you use C's to capture hiss. Uh-huh. You know that giant orb that heals its ally? What if it was your ally? And what if at some point you can seize more than one person? I see where we're going with this. I see where we're going with this. So we have spin. Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. All right. Wait, what was that? There was a accuracy. Oh, it's exclusive to spin. I see, that makes sense. All right. But all right, before we head down to see Marshall, before we head down to see Marshall, we're gonna take my morning break. We're gonna take my morning break, and I'm gonna go walk Josie, refill my water, get my snack, all of that good stuff. When we get back, as usual, we'll do Game Duel, hang out and chat for a little bit before diving into more Control. Oh, I spilled a little tea on my desk. I'll have to clean that. So I'll see y'all back here in just a little bit for, like I said, Game Duel and more Control. Anyway.